Hi friends, Gigi here, Virginia, from Healing Frequencies, here to share this week in the stars. This new moon is not a gentle reset, it's a threshold moment. Right now, the sun and the moon meet in the final degrees of Sagittarius, joined by Mercury and Mars, and tightly connected to Venus and Pluto as they prepare to move into Capricorn. All of the inner planets are resetting at once, and this matters. Because what is chosen now becomes the posture you carry forward as we move toward eclipse season next month. Sagittarius is the seeker, the truth carrier, the part of us that asks why and where next. But at its final breath, the seeking is complete. There's no more information needed. The question has already been answered enough times. What remains is orientation. The new moon isn't asking you to imagine a new future. It's asking you to choose a stance. With Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Pluto all involved, thought, will, value, and deep evolutionary pressure are converging at once. This is where intention becomes posture, not an idea, but a way of standing in your life. On a body level, this shift is felt clearly. Sagittarius governs the hips and thighs, the fire of forward movement. Capricorn governs the knees, the structures that bear weight and responsibility. So this question becomes, how are you choosing to move forward? And what are you prepared to stand on? Individually, many may be noticing a sharpening of inner truth, not loud, but undeniable. Restlessness in the hips, thighs, or low back, as if the body wants to move. A sense that something can no longer be carried, even if it once felt meaningful. Mars here brings disruption, not chaos, but necessary release. Mercury asks for conscious participation. What are you speaking into form? Venus reminds us that creation must be nourished, not forced. And Pluto brings the deeper truth that a chapter is closing, whether the mind is ready or not. This is not a time to overthink. It's a time to listen to what your body is already preparing to stand for. Collectively, this new moon amplifies breaking points in narratives that no longer hold integrity. Heightened urgency around truth, justice, and ethical direction. A recognition that words now carry weight. What is spoken shapes what comes next. With all the inner planets resetting together, the collective field is reorganizing from the inside out. The eclipse season ahead will magnify whatever is seeded now, not as punishment or reward, but as momentum. This is a collective choosing of how we move forward, not just where. And for the Earth herself, Sagittarius fire activates movement, expansion, and acceleration. Capricorn Earth responds by asking for structure, boundary, and responsibility. This transition is felt through the joints of forward motion, hips, thighs, knees. Expansion without grounding fractures the body. Acceleration without structure collapses systems. Saturn's influence here is not about restriction, it's about weight bearing. What cannot be supported will fall away. What is aligned becomes strong. So this new moon isn't asking for vision boards or long-term plans. It's asking one quiet, powerful question. What orientation do you choose to move from now on? Because whatever stance is taken here becomes the posture carried into eclipse season, into amplification, revelation, and consequence. In sound, this is a potent moment for grounding frequencies, for rhythms that stabilize after activation, for tones that help the nervous system integrate choice rather than react. This is not a beginning made of hope. It is a beginning made of alignment. How do you plan to share it? The deeper I explore true sky astrology, the more fascinated I become by how precisely each of us mirrors the cosmos we were born under. As I personally learn and understand our real-time sky and pair that understanding with sound, frequency, and meditation, something shifts. An inner standing, I suppose. If you feel drawn to this way of listening to your body, your frequency, and your cosmic design, you're warmly invited to explore my work at healingfrequencies.life. We are living in a time of remembering, and it's an honor to walk this path together.